Now we summarize the comparative properties of group 1A and group 2A elements, and we'll see how the trends vary from alkali to alkaline earth metals. Trends in properties from alkaline earth metals and alkali metals, that is group 2A and group 1A. Both alkaline earth metals and alkali metals are s-block elements as the last electron enters the n-s orbital. They resemble with each other in some respects, but still there are certain dissimilarities in their properties. On account of different number of electrons in the valency shell, smaller atomic radii, high ionization potential, higher electronegativity, etc. Here we see the representation, first serial number with giving the name of the property, then group 2 elements property, that is alkaline earth metals, and group 1 elements property, alkali metals, is placed second. First property is electronic configuration. Two electrons are present in the valency shell. The configuration is ns2, that is bivalent for group 2, that is alkaline earth metals. But for one electron in the valence shell and configuration is ns1 monovalent, that is highly electropositive, that represents the alkali metals group 1 elements. Now we see continue the trends in properties and take the second property, that is valency. Group 2 elements are bivalent and group 1 elements are monovalent, we have already seen. Now the next property is electropositive nature, that is second A, alkaline earth metal elements are less electropositive, but more electropositive are group 1 alkali metals. Hydroxides, weak bases, less soluble and decomposes on heating, that is the property of group 2 alkaline earth metals, as compared to strong bases and highly soluble and stable towards heat, that is alkali metals. Bicarbonates are not known in free state but exist only in the solution for alkaline earth metals, but these are known bicarbonates in solid state in first A alkali metals. Similarly, carbonates are insoluble in water and decompose on heating for alkaline earth metals, but so they are soluble, that is carbonates are soluble in water and do not decompose on heating except lithium carbonate. Now for second A group, nitrogen directly combines and form nitrides, but for 1A, that is alkali metals, nitrogen does not combine directly, but exception is lithium for first A group. Then carbon form carbides with alkaline earth metals and do not directly combine with carbon in case of alkali metal elements. Similarly, nitrates decompose on heating and evolve a mixture of nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. But in case of group 1 alkali metals, they decompose on heating, evolving only oxygen. Solubility of salts such as sulfates, phosphates, fluorides, chromates, oxalates, etc. are insoluble in water as compared to the sulfate, phosphates, chromates, oxides, etc. Such salts are soluble in water for alkali metals, that is group 1 elements. Now we come to the physical properties. These are second A group elements are comparatively harder, they have high melting points and they are diamagnetic as compared to the 1A group of alkali metals which are soft, they are low melting points, and they are paramagnetic. Now we see the important difference in the property of hydration of the compounds. These compounds of group 2 are extensively hydrated and have water of crystallization, for example 6H2O in magnesium chloride, 6H2O in calcium chloride, and 2H2O in barium chloride. Such hydrated chlorides are formed, but in group 1A, less hydrated compounds like NaCl, KCl, RbCl, which are non-hydrated chlorides. Now, reducing power is also comparable for first A and second A group. That is, they have weaker ionization potential values, they are high, and oxidation potential values are low in second group as compared to stronger reducing power of first A group elements, as their ionization potential values are low and their oxidation potential values are high. So these were the summarized points of comparison for S block element 1A group and second A group. Now some of the points to remember in this comparative study of S block elements. How do beryllium hydride and magnesium hydride are covalent compounds, but calcium hydride, strontium hydride and barium hydride are ionic. So the both beryllium hydride and magnesium hydride are covalent compounds having polymeric structures in which hydrogen atoms between beryllium atoms are held together by 3-centered and 2 electron bonds. This is the special property of bonding in beryllium hydride and magnesium hydride, because of which they form the covalent bonding, that is 3-centered 2 electron bonds. But in case of other hydrides, that is calcium hydride, strontium hydride and barium hydride, they are ionic. They do not form such 3-centered 2 electron bonds, but they form ionic bonding that contains a hydrogen ions. And just like alkali metals, the alkaline earth metals dissolve in liquid ammonia to give deep blue black solution from which ammoniates can be recovered. Now we see how does the basicity of oxides of group 2 increases down the group. The answer is the basicity increases down the group in this order, that is beryllium oxide is minimum and goes on increasing from magnesium, calcium, strontium to barium oxide, which is strongly basic. Now another point to remember is how despite its favorable electrode potential, it does not react readily with water. For magnesium, why? Because magnesium in fact forms a protective layer of oxide on its surface. Therefore, despite its favorable electrode potential, it does not react readily with water unless the oxide layer is removed by amalgamating it with mercury. In the formation of oxide film, magnesium resembles aluminium. The electrode potential of magnesium is minus 2.37 volt. Although more negative than that of beryllium, yet it's still less negative than those of the alkali metals, and hence it does not react with the cold water but reacts with the boiling water or steam. Here we see the reaction of magnesium with water. But the electrode potential of beryllium is minus 1.97 volt, that is least negative among all the alkaline earth metals, and this means that beryllium is less electropositive than the other alkaline earth metals, and it does not react with water or even steam at red heat. calcium, strontium and barium, that is the remaining elements of this group, have more negative electrode potential similar to those of the corresponding group 1 alkali metals. Here is the resemblance, and hence react with even cold water, liberating hydrogen and forming the corresponding metal hydroxides. So here the reactivity of alkaline earth metal increases as we move down the group. However, the reaction of alkaline earth metals is less vigorous as compared to the alkali metals.